Have you ever woken up and something felt off? Not pain, not a bad dream, just emptiness. Like your body forgot to send the signal it used to. No energy, no morning spark. And maybe you didn't say it out loud, but deep down you wondered, is this it? Is this what aging feels like? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. And I want you to hear this from someone who's seen it time and time again. Hi, I'm Dr. Carter. I've spent over a decade helping men over 50 reclaim their strength, confidence, and connection to their bodies. And what I'm about to share with you might sound almost too simple. It's not a pill. It's not a supplement. It's a drink. Just one small thing you can do before bed that could quietly change the way you wake up every morning. I know. Sounds like one of those internet tricks. But stay with me, because this isn't a gimmick. It's grounded in biology. And more importantly, it respects what your body actually needs after 50. And before I tell you what this drink is, let's talk about why you're not waking up as you used to. Because that's where the real problem and the real solution starts. Meet your ally, the drink that recharges you overnight. Now, let's talk about a surprisingly powerful ally. It's not a supplement. It's not some exotic powder or complicated biohack. It's a simple drink made from just 3 ingredients you can find at any grocery store: warm water, pure pomegranate juice, and a thin slice of fresh ginger. That's it. But don't let its simplicity fool you. Combined and taken before bed, this small ritual can signal your body to shift into a deeper, more restorative mode. Let me explain why it works. First, pomegranate juice. This isn't just a fruit. It's a circulatory powerhouse. Rich in polyphenols, pomegranate helps relax the inner lining of your blood vessels, making it easier for blood to flow where it's needed. Think of it as gentle maintenance for your vascular system, essential after 50 when those vessels start to stiffen. Now, ginger. Most people think of it as something for colds or digestion. Still, ginger stimulates the production of nitric oxide, your body's natural signal for blood vessels to widen and relax. This is the exact mechanism behind many prescription ED medications, except that ginger works with your body, not against it. And finally, warm water. Warmth calms the nervous system, aids digestion, and helps circulate nutrients more efficiently. Think of it like warming up your engine before you hit the road, but for your body, before bed. This drink isn't just about what's in the cup. It's about what you're telling your body when you make it. You're saying, hey, let's start healing. Let's get stronger. Let's be ready for tomorrow. And the truth is, I've seen it work. Not as some instant fix, but as a slow, steady shift. Guys who've stuck with it for just a couple of weeks start waking up different, clearer, calmer, more there. It's not magic. It's just biology, finally getting the support it needs. So now that you know the what and the why, let's look at what happens inside your body during those critical nighttime hours, and why your recovery window might be the most.
Ingredient Spotlight: pomegranate and the power of polyphenols. Let's zoom in on one of the key ingredients from your bedtime drink: pomegranate juice. Now, this isn't just about adding color or flavor. This ruby red fruit is a nutritional powerhouse, and for men over 50, it brings something incredibly valuable to the table: polyphenols. So, what exactly are polyphenols? Think of them as the repair crew for your blood vessels.
These natural compounds help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, two things that accelerate aging and wear down your circulatory system over time. But here's what makes pomegranate special. It has one of the highest concentrations of polyphenols found in any fruit. That means every sip is like a direct message to your arteries. Relax, repair, and open up. And when your blood vessels open, blood flows. To your brain, to your heart, and yes, to your pelvic region. That's where energy, stamina, and sexual performance begin. I had a patient, Harold, 72, who came to me frustrated. His cholesterol was fine, blood pressure was decent, but he still felt flat, especially in the bedroom. We added just 4 ounces of pure pomegranate juice to his evening routine, no sugar, no additives. And after a few weeks, he was sleeping better and said mornings felt brighter. The real win? He told me, I started feeling like myself again. That's the quiet confidence that good circulation brings back. And pomegranate doesn't just support blood flow. It also helps protect testosterone. See, oxidative stress, that internal rusting process, doesn't just age your arteries. It damages your hormone-producing cells. Polyphenols help neutralize that stress, keeping your testosterone-producing machinery running more efficiently. The lesson? One small glass of pomegranate juice can have a big impact, not because it's magic, but because it supports the systems that matter most. So next time you pour it, remember, this isn't just juice. It's a signal to your body to keep working, healing, and performing the way it was meant to. And coming up next, we'll shine a light on the second hero of your bedtime. Ginger, nature's nitric oxide booster. Let's zoom in on one of the most overlooked tools in your kitchen, ginger. Yes, the same root you might have thrown into a stir-fry or steeped in tea when you had a cold. But beneath that spicy bite, ginger is doing something far more impressive, something most men over 50 need more than they realize. It's helping your blood vessels relax. You see, one of the biggest challenges men face with age isn't just low testosterone. It's poor circulation. And central to healthy blood flow is something called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is like a messenger. It tells your blood vessels, hey, it's time to open up. Let's move some blood around. It's what allows more oxygen and nutrients to reach your muscles, your brain, and yes, your pelvic region. Most performance-enhancing drugs you've heard of, they work by mimicking this exact process. But ginger? It helps your body naturally produce more nitric oxide. No prescriptions, no synthetic chemicals, just pure botanical intelligence. In fact, studies have shown that regular consumption of ginger can not only improve circulation, but also reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, two of the biggest enemies of male vitality. And ginger works with your biology. Unlike pills that push your body into action, it's gentle, it's sustainable, it's safe. I've had patients in their 60s tell me they feel more awake after adding ginger to their nightly routine, not just in the bedroom, but in their clarity, digestion, and mood. So if you've been thinking poor blood flow is just a part of aging, you only see half the picture. With the proper support, your body can still respond. And when you pair ginger with the right nighttime environment, the results can be even more powerful. Let's explore that next. Water and warmth, the most underrated circulatory hack. Most people think warm water is just water. It hydrates, maybe helps digestion. But they don't realize, especially men over 50, that temperature can be a powerful circulatory signal. Let me explain. Every night, your body prepares for sleep by trying to shift gears, from alert to restful, from tense to relaxed. But many men go to bed still carrying the stress of the day. Shoulders tight, digestion heavy, heart rate high. And when you're in that state, your blood vessels stay constricted. Your nervous system stays wired. Your sleep stays shallow. That's where warm water comes in, not just as hydration, but as a message. You see, drinking warm water helps activate your parasympathetic nervous system, the part that says, it's safe to rest now. It gently increases blood vessel diameter, improves absorption of nutrients, and makes it easier for your body to circulate what it needs: oxygen, testosterone, nitric oxide, all the ingredients of recovery. Think of it like preheating an engine. When your system is warm, everything flows smoothly. One of my patients, Tom, 64, retired Navy, used to wake up groggy, stiff, and mentally foggy. But once he added this warm bedtime drink to his nightly routine, along with a few minutes of breathing and no screens after 9 p.m., he said something I'll never forget. "Doc, I'm not 20 again, but I feel like I'm finally giving my body a fighting chance." And that's what this is really about. It's not just a drink. It's a way of telling your body, I'm ready to recover. I'm prepared to show up stronger tomorrow. And that promise becomes even more powerful when you understand what happens during sleep. What happens at night. The science of sleep, testosterone, and recovery. Most men don't realize that sleep isn't when your body shuts down. It's when your body shows up. And for men over 50, what happens during the night can determine how you feel, move, and function the next day. See, deep sleep is like your body's nightly maintenance crew. It's when your cells repair, your muscles rebuild, and your brain resets. But one more thing happens, and it's crucial. Your testosterone gets released. Not in one big wave, but in small strategic pulses, mostly during deep sleep. If your sleep is broken, shallow, or cut short, those pulses don't happen as they should. And over time, that starts to wear on everything: your energy, your strength, your mood, and yes, your sexual performance. It's not just about how many hours you sleep, the quality. That's why the time between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. is so sacred. It's when your nervous system finally calms, your heart rate drops, and your blood vessels, especially in your pelvic region, start to open and pulse. That's how blood flow gets trained at night. That's how morning energy is born. But if your body is fighting inflammation, dehydration, or poor circulation before bed, that training never happens. It's like showing up to a workout but never lifting the weights. One of my patients, Daniel, 58, used to brag about surviving on 5 hours of sleep. But when we optimized his evenings, adding the drink, cutting sugar at night, and stretching before bed, his sleep deepened, his testosterone rose, and his confidence returned. Healing doesn't happen by chance. It happens by design. And now that you know what your body wants to do at night, let's talk about the small mistakes that might be sabotaging it without you even realizing. Daily ritual, not just a drink. How to turn this into a lifestyle. By now, you understand, this isn't just about a warm drink before bed. It's about something more profound. Building a daily rhythm that tells your body, I care. Because at this stage in life, your health doesn't respond to pressure. It responds to consistency, to respect, to rhythm. And that's exactly what a simple nighttime ritual gives you. You're not forcing your body to perform. You're supporting it. Night after night. Quietly. Intentionally. Imagine this. 9 p.m. rolls around. The house is winding down. You turn off the TV. You stretch for 5 minutes. You take 3 deep breaths to center yourself. You walk into the kitchen, pour warm water into your favorite mug, add a splash of pure pomegranate juice, drop in a fresh slice of ginger. You stir slowly. And in that moment, you're not just making a drink. You're making a decision to show up for your body, to support your recovery, to choose healing instead of distraction. I've seen men call this their reset ritual. It's not that this one habit changes everything overnight. It's that it helps men reconnect with the strength, the steadiness, and the version of themselves they want to carry into the next day. I remember one guy in his 60s telling me, "Look, I'm not trying to feel 30 again. I just don't want to give up on myself now." That stuck with me. Because real health? It's not about chasing perfection or punishing yourself with extreme routines. It's about the small, consistent things, especially the quiet ones you do when nobody's watching. That's where real change begins. This drink? This ritual? It's just the beginning. And if you're ready to take it further, the next step is knowing what habits to avoid, because some might be silently working against you.
Your next step. Try it for 7 nights and let your body speak. Now here's the part that matters. Not the science or stories, but what you choose to do next. Because you've heard the why, you've seen the how, you know this isn't about chasing youth. It's about showing up for your body with quiet, consistent care. So here's my challenge to you, and it's simpler than you think. Try this ritual for just 7 nights. No gimmicks, no pressure, just one small drink before bed. One moment of stillness. One decision to support yourself, not to impress anyone, but to reconnect with the part of you that still wants to feel strong, present, and alive. For the next 7 nights, do this. Make the drink, sip it slowly, breathe deeply. Avoid screens an hour before bed, and when you wake up, don't rush. Instead, take 10 seconds. Check in. Ask yourself, how do I feel? Did I sleep more deeply? Am I clearer, more grounded, more ready? Because your body will tell you. It always does. And the more you listen, the more it responds. You might notice fewer bathroom trips, more solid energy, a return of that morning spark, or maybe just a better night's sleep, and that alone is worth everything. So try it. Give yourself those 7 nights. And if you feel a shift, even a small one, you'll know. This isn't just about a drink. It's a doorway, a daily promise, a quiet decision to stay in the game. And if you're curious what could happen if you go even deeper, I want to show you something else. Let's quickly recap what you've learned. Your morning energy isn't gone, it's just been waiting for the proper support. A simple nightly drink of warm water, pomegranate juice, and fresh ginger can do more than hydrate. It can quietly restore blood flow, support testosterone, and deepen the sleep your body needs to heal. This isn't about quick fixes. It's about small, powerful rituals that tell your body, I'm still here, and I still care. So here's your next move. Don't just watch. Try it.